Alright, man. Look. Man, JV is easy, man. It's only warlock out here, bro. You're still running the same tactics. I wouldn't have to come up on this motherfucker. I wouldn't have to come up on this motherfucker. I promise to make y'all stop attacking innocent beings. The always be out of my business, look in my world, walk my path like everybody else is. Or not. You can try to walk in my shoes. You can try to uproot me from a place I already went. But again, why don't you do these things for me? Why did you wait? They're gonna stop me about it, so until I get the attention I need. They're gonna pay for the stop. They're gonna pay. The Officer Wolf, from George Mason University. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to you after I left, but I know something happened to you and your family. To all the people outside Starbucks. I know something happened to me. So all to Virginia, regardless of Virginia, you want to keep airing me out, you want to keep destroying me, you want to keep stopping me, you want to keep trying me, you want to keep coming against me. I don't want it to be a place of work. I don't want it to be a job anywhere it is. I want anywhere to go. I want to promote independent artists. I don't know where I want. This witchcraft got to stop. I can't play. When I came in, nobody was in this shit that I sit on. And he lied and said I was causing a disturbance. I'm young. All I did was, I've been yelling there for the past 3 weeks. All of a sudden I'm young. Same thing in Georgetown. Same thing in UDC. See, now I'm not even in here like giving no real man. I'm gonna just give my story, my straight up testimony, so that people, whoever is dealing with the same thing, either they're the chosen being the master or higher conscious being, they're being attacked by these demons. The same way they being uprooted from their places, they being triangulated, they being manipulated, they being gang stalked. The same thing happened, you're not alone. But just continue to be adapted because you hold the power. The only reason they feel comfortable even trying to attack you like that is for whatever money or whatever reason. They compromise. Or they just might not know. And then you see how they feel when they try to humiliate you, do constant humiliation. They put all people who have influence in the world to try to embarrass, to try to test them when they can't even handle the same test that they subjected me to. And you clearly see it every day. They can't have somebody talking to them, they can't handle their power. The true power, they can't handle somebody looking at them. They can't handle light shining. They can't handle light. They haven't integrated their own shadow. And then refuse to do the work. Refuse to be the real Spider-Man. Refuse to integrate. And then wonder why nothing that you hire people or law enforcement or CIA or Mossad or the Masons or the Fruit or the Eastern Stars or whoever you were ordering against to surveil and constantly monitor me. To uproot me because you're killing people, you're killing innocent people trying to destroy me. It's not about either my life you're trying to take, it's about all the other people you're unaliving trying to unalive me. Or trying to get me to unalive myself. Those lives, whether they were innocent or not. So who else is family member? Who else is daughter? Who else is son? Who else is animal? Who else is child? Who else is aunt, uncle, family, whatever, friend? Who else else's life are you going to take? Are you going to jeopardize? Are you going to own? Because you want to see me gone. Because you want to see me, you want to control me. You want to use me as a battery source to feed on, to destiny swap and get your manifestation. Listen here, for that. It's just Leo season. They just getting murdered, alright? It's the last day. This is the critical day. This is the 29th degree today. Then tomorrow the harvest comes in. Now I've already felt the energy. It's already been trickling in. So they literally, if they ramped it up right now at a certain point, that means it's something that's already been over. They just kind of go back and try to do damage control for damage that they've already caused. Nah, you go back to that same story. You go back to that same street. You go back to your house. You go back to your life. You go back to where you called. Don't worry about that motherfucking thing. You don't worry about no nasty spirit. Because even if you would defend them, they still, out of fear and jealousy and anything that they have not healed within themselves, they refuse to face the shadow within themselves, they are going to try to project it on you. And that projection will instantly get sent back. So even if they want to, they can't handle somebody telling them the truth. It's really because you got caught. That's when they got to try to snitch and lie and cover their tracks. Because you caught them in real time. Just like they try to watch you in real time. I told you, he's watching your ass. Because it's got to get clean. I'm a cleanser. I'm a cleaner. Shout out to Tasha Break and Uncle Rob. Because I got so much knowledge, I could just, actively apply it out here. Like, I don't really got to go out and do too much. But you got to consider, that's the one thing I want people to really take away from everything that's occurring right now. It's who you're jeopardizing, whose lives you're jeopardizing. Why do you need to consistently find out? Even if you said that new people who just don't want to believe it, just, oh, fuck that, yeah, whatever. Well, what's he talking about? Yeah, he don't know shit. And they go home and they fucking dog sprawled out on the fucking counter. On the fucking floor. Now they take him to the vet because they get choked on. Somebody already lost their fucking dog that I met for attacking me. I ain't even gonna say their name. But now they lonely and miserable because they wanted to travel and do voodoo witchcraft on me to set me up to get alive in his own house. And now he support me. I've always loved to support him. But to keep doing it and then to lose what he loved, and I love the damn dog. That's the biggest takeaway. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. This is quick. It's gonna be 2 minutes off. Because I just want to know when you're gonna stop. It's like the only thing that made you stop is that. It's like you fearful, but to stop will stop everything. Like to just go back and take your own energy back and put it back into your own life. That will make all the bleeding stop, all the pain, all the fear. Because I'm still just one person. Confirmation. I'm still one person you're doing this to. You still have to find 20, 30, 50 people to put all your combined forces to combat negative forces so that you can use that same energy to try to siphon off a positive way. The bill comes due. The bill is past due. It's overdue. And for all these eviction spells that you keep trying to run on me, now you're evicted. How you gonna evict me from outside? How you gonna evict me from the street, from the nigga? What the fuck, bro? You try to get me evicted from prison if you could. Because you don't want to go. Because it's time for you to go. It's time for you to either go to prison, under the jail, or 6 to 12 feet under the ground. So that I can restore balance, so that I can do what my contract said, that you keep trying to usurp from me. You monstrous usurpers. Because I'm going to see it no matter where I go, even if I got to go back to the land that I was born on. Because you try to drag me all the way out here. Try to push me as far as where it can to make up anything. Put random people out. Nah, I think it's time I go back home. The work might be all the way done here, bro. I think it's time I need to go back home. Let whatever judgment, whatever final judgment you can pass, let it come. And until I see that, I gotta see the day where I'm not doing it. I'm not up with it. You're not up with it, so you're not up with it, divine. You're You're not moved all over our land. You're not pushed all over the place. You're not bullied. We're not manipulated. We're not attacked by monsters all the time. And we can feel some love, man, and respect. And people want you to be there. And people accommodate you. And they make sure you get you safely and make sure you got everything you need to get your shit done. Just like I would do the same for them. Just like my presence alone is creating that environment for these people, whether they realize it or not. Until I see that, until I can go on this fucking land, try to live this life and not be attacked and villainized and manipulated and demonized over and over and over again for my energy and because of my life. What the fuck I'm here to do, what God, Big Mama, and Sis set me on this planet to do. Y'all will see me again. But for now, profit out.